Deep Divers' new UFO whistleblower just released some mind-blowing information that's really going to rock you out of your chair. Deep Divers, do you believe in a parallel universe? Do you believe in UFOs, aliens? Well, what this new UFO whistleblower just said is really going to give you something to think about. Look, I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support The Real. Hit that like button right now if you support The Real, Deep Divers, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Deep Divers, I woke up like this, all magical and turquoisey. Just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That was needed. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration. I feel so much better now. Sending you a wave of good ass energy, Deep Divers. The cat down the road said, you feel great. Good. Look, let me say a big shout out to everybody out there who's joined the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Deep Divers, click the link down below and be inspired. So first of all, Deep Divers announcement. We finally made it. Feel Alive 2. Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart. The new book is now available on ebook, EPUB, and Kindle, coming soon to paperback and hardback. 10 years in the making, 500 pages. The secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. Deep Divers, go and get an early copy. Go and get an early copy. Click the link down below and be inspired. Now, Deep Divers, look, let's talk about this new UFO whistleblower shocking claims, okay? We're going to cover this story because it is truly fascinating. Things they're not telling you. We're going to dive into it. But first and foremost, if you're watching this video, this is your confirmation. So much good is coming your way. If you're ready for that, do a little samba, baby. That's good. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So in becoming our greatest versions, Deep Divers, what's really helped me is to question everything. Your government is lying to you. Who said that? So let's play the news story, Deep Divers, and take a look at this.
All right, UFO sightings the military can't explain. Congressional hearings, Pentagon whistleblowers, armadas of strange aircraft flying over, of all places, New Jersey. What does it all mean? Well, since last year's groundbreaking interview with whistleblower David Grush, News Nation's been out front on this story, and we've got another major exclusive. A new whistleblower is coming forward saying he's not just saying he's heard about a secret government program to retrieve UFO crash remains. He says he's worked on this program. He claims to have video to prove it and credentialed colleagues.
Stop it right there. What did I tell you about 2025? I told you it's going to be the year of whistleblowers. Did I or did I not? Thank you, Deep Divers. Let's continue.
Who back him up, and he has the attention of at least one senior lawmaker. News Nation's Ross Coulthard has been working on this story for more than a year. He conducted the interview for a special report airing right here this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And News Nation correspondent Joe Khalil is here with a first look. Joe, these are pretty stunning claims.
Yeah, they are, Elizabeth. The man you saw in the video, Jake Barber, he's an Air Force veteran, and he is coming forward with some shocking claims. The first person to go public saying that he actually participated directly in a secret military program that he...
Let me stop you right there, Deep Divers. So this is the first person to go public saying that he participated in this. That's crazy, right? This is big news, Deep Divers. Let's continue.
He believes was to retrieve UAP or alien craft. Now, Barber says he was contracted as a helicopter pilot. He retrieved all kinds of crashed craft. Some of it, he says, top secret and explainable. Others, he says, however, he believes were non-human origin. It's not just him. We've got 3 other military veterans backing up his story on the record and on camera to News Nation. So take a listen quickly to just part of Ross Coulthard's conversation with Barber.
So tell me about the moment when you realized that you were involved in a retrieval of human technology, alien tech?
So it became very clear the first time our communication process and procedure was modified. And then just visually looking at the object on the ground, you could tell that it was extraordinary and anomalous. It was not human.
How close did you get?
Well, I was a helicopter pilot, and I operate with 150 foot to 200 foot long line. So I got within 150 feet of this object.
What did you see?
I saw an egg, a white egg.
Was there any visible propulsion system on it?
No, not what we would know. There's no engine, there was no thermal signature. I was operating at night when I finally came in to pick it up, so I'm working under night vision goggles at the time. And it was quite clear. I flipped them up, flipped them down, and looked at it a couple of different ways.
How did you know that that egg-shaped object was non-human in origin?
Well, visually, after seeing all kinds of things in my past, it was clearly something that was ridiculously looking. It's inconsistent with anything I'd ever seen before.
And take into consideration, deep divers, he's a veteran, an Air Force veteran. So he's seen a lot, right? So pay attention to what he's saying.
I can also tell you that the reaction by my team, we all knew we were dealing with something extraordinary.
And at no stage were you ever subsequently told that the craft was of non-human origin?
I will tell you that during this process over the last couple of years, it's been confirmed to me by ranking members of the UAP task force that what we were working with that night was in fact NHI, and it was not a unique experience.
So, Elizabeth, Saturday night, 8 p.m. is that special that you can see here. They've also got some exclusive video of one of these retrievals that's never before been seen. We've also confirmed Barber has met with some high-level Senate staff. So a lot there, and you're going to see all that this weekend.
Wow. That's a blockbuster. All right, Joe Khalil, thanks so much. Yeah. And we can all watch Hunting UFOs, the Crash Retrieval Whistleblower, this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Let's get one thing straight, deep divers. We've never ever been alone. And I've got proof. You know why? Because we are only seeing less than 0.05% of the electromagnetic spectrum. Actually, 0.035%. We're practically blind in the entire universe. So you're telling me that we know everything, we've seen everything? No. So this story is fascinating because, once again, do you remember, deep divers, when you had David Grush, okay, this guy here going to Congress and saying actually he's seen these non-human biologics? And that was a bold move what David Grush did, to go in front of Congress and to spill the beans. He was an early whistleblower, but the other guy is saying actually he participated in it, right? So let me tell you this. Part of becoming your greatest version is to remind yourself you're living in a matrix. Everything they tell you, you have to question it. And they've told us that, hey, we are alone in the universe, right? But when you dive deeper, deep divers, you remind yourself that UFOs, UAPs, aliens, it's in our culture for a reason. Some people say they're myths, but all around the world, millions of people have observed UFOs, UAPs, and even made contact with aliens. I think the cat down the road is an alien, deep divers. What do you think? What do you think? Cats are aliens, deep divers, right? But when you remind yourself that we haven't even explored the ocean, we've only explored a fraction of the ocean, okay? Not even 10%. There's a jellyfish in the ocean that's immortal. Scientists are still baffled. That's an alien, right? So when you remind yourself, alien is something that we don't understand. And this universe is only a grain of sand in everything. Our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, is only a speck of dust. There are more stars out there in the universe than grains of sand on every single beach on this planet. Slow motion this side. So for me, I always say it's fascinating because right now, whistleblowers are coming out. New UFO whistleblowers are coming out and they're spilling the beans about what the government and what governments all around the world aren't telling you. The truth is, deep divers, in my mind, in my own research, we've never ever been alone. And as time goes on, you're going to start to see more evidence that we've never ever been alone. Why do you think Jeff Bezos has the Blue Origin? Why do you think Elon Musk has the SpaceX? Because they know something that you don't. That they're trying to go to Mars because they know life exists out there. So it's time to wake up, people, that we've never ever been alone. Ever. Infinite Waters wisdom time. Believe none of what you hear and believe half of what you see. Okay? So, First World War. The First World War. And the Second World War, deep divers. There are accounts, historical accounts, of people seeing UFOs, UAPs, alien spacecrafts, alien technology. This is a well-known fact. And you think you're alone? They've been telling you in Hollywood, E.T., phone home. Ridley Scott has been telling you. All of these directors have been telling you that we aren't alone. What's that director's name? Stanley Kubrick, who directed Space Odyssey 2001. The author, Arthur C. Clarke, said, either we are alone or we're not. And each thought is equally terrifying. It's time to wake up. So you have a journalist by the name of Jeremy Corbell, and he also talked about how these UFOs and UAPs are actually going underwater, but that's shocking. That's really shocking. And you got to remind yourself, like, I played you that News Nation clip, deep divers, and you have to remind yourself that it's good when you see mainstream media, like sites like News Nation, actually posting things like this, because a lot of other news channels aren't really talking about this, and it's good to see that, because you got to remind yourself, a lot of these UFO whistleblowers are actually putting their life in danger by exposing these government secrets. They're not supposed to be talking about this, right? And that's the reason why even David Grush, even when he went on Rogan, he was kind of tight-lipped. He wasn't really saying a lot. But this new guy is just saying, hey, I'm going to say everything, right? So the crazy thing, deep dives, is that the more you go back into history, further back into time, like ancient civilizations, ancient Egypt or Kemet, Sumeria, you realize that this was common knowledge. Even in the Sumerian tablets, they talk of UFOs, they talk of all kind of things like that. They talk of aliens, they talk of highly advanced beings coming down to Earth to teach humanity, the early hominids, about civilization. And this is when you started to get the rise of civilizations, right? So even in the Bible, they talk about the Nephilim, giants walking Earth who made love with the daughters of Earth. It's there, right? So if you know, you know. And I'm excited, deep divers, because I truly feel that very soon the full disclosure is going to come that we've never ever been alone. And governments all around the world are going to start spilling the beans and showing the evidence to the public, because they've been holding that back, because they're like, actually, what if the public can't handle it? And I feel that right now, we're at that tipping point. You're seeing these journalists come out with these documentaries. We're getting closer to the full disclosure. I'm excited. The cat down the road is already an alien. It's like, you humans are going to find out. Fantastic cat down the road. Look, I want all of you right now, deep divers, to hit that like button if you support The Real. Share this video with someone. Subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. And also join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart Deep Divers. Click the link down below and be inspired. And we finally made it, Deep Divers. Feel Alive 2, Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart. The new book is now available on EPUB, ebook, and Kindle. Okay? At ralphsmart.com/thebook. Click the link down below. 10 years in the making, 500 pages, the secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. So much in that book. Oh, baby. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Deep divers, let's breathe. Whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. How can I forget? Also, make sure you get the Good Ass Prana shirts. All new designs you're going to love for men, women, children, even cats down the road at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, whoa, who already knows that aliens exist? You want to model the clothing? You got a whole lot of heart? Well, go and get some at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. Deep divers, let's open our eyes to remind ourselves that there's so much we're not being told about the truth when it comes to UFOs, UAPs, and it's really time to question everything, because I do believe that we're getting closer to the full disclosure, and I'm excited, and I just can't hide it. One love, deep divers. Question everything. It will help you become your greatest version. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, hit that like button if you support The Real. Share this video with someone. Subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. If you want me to go live on this topic, deep divers, just say go live. And leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation, deep divers. It's one love. Peace.